EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Richardson off the play fake. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
There we go. Oh, left tackle's going to be out.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
That's crazy.
Richardson going right to the air. Got his open man. It's Mallory. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but I'm sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Deep to return is Cavante Turpin. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
That's a beautiful.
Taking it about the 16. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Colt defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brooks.
That dude's a beast. I had like 3 interceptions with that dude last game.
He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Off play action. Richardson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The Colts at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now Richardson. Working the middle.
Good throw.
He's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Perfect.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Sliding out of the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw, it's Levis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ooh.
A solid stiff arm.
Damn.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Levis looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Richardson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh,
He tries to force it in.
I forced that shit in there.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Levis to throw off play action. Oh, the ball comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. Levis back to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Levis on 3rd down. Got a man
Come on.
stride.
Damn, my defensive tackle is so slow.
First and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Good tackle. Good hit. Good hit.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
I knew it.
Levis completes this out wide.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
And the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Bonnie Thomas. He's got my name.
Off the play fake, Levis. And he's got his man.
Dang, I knew that play was coming.
And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Levis will try to throw for the 2. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah,
Oh, my God. That was a bad throw.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard
Jeez, that was bad.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League. Levis in trouble. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Levis now off of play action. Flush to his right. That's caught inside.
Oh, shit.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Levis sets up to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Levis to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got it in the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Oh, they go play action. Here's Levis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Dang, he takes so forever to throw the ball.
This will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now it's Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on second down.
Ah, that's what I threw it to the running back. He's wide
Going
open.
to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws.
No.
He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked up by Javon Hall.
It's all right.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I should have moved that
Unfortunate
guy.
sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Levis. He sets to fire deep. And that would get right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Levis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Levis. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Second down, here's Levis.
Oh, had that.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I had that shit.
Derrick Henry with a
I should have moved them way earlier. I would have had a
touchdown
pick.
number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
Oh.
It is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Richardson, a final shot before break. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They try to
running
run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Richardson on the bootleg here. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
That went into the hands of Tony downfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Quick hitter here. It's
oh, come on. That's a bullshit.
from 10 yards out. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to
Yeah, two guys over there. None of them tackle. That's some bullshit. And I was using them.
Before the ball is snapped, but in this case,
That's
based on
mad
the
for you.
matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
That was madden for you. That was wild.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Richardson. This taken in by Downs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Oh my fucking.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times we talk about
I can't wait to get
defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is
foot
understanding where
thing
the football is, finding it. In this
play,
case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
Good tackle. There you go, baby. So I got to do it.
After giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Levis looking to move them around a bit. A 1st down carry for Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. Levis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Damn, my guys are tired.
A new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Levis's throw is on target to Burks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 28. Give him 18 on the play.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans 1st down.
Levis now on 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone instead of momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to go with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Levis going back to the air. And that will be incomplete as well.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Levis back to throw. And he's got his man in stride.
Good stop.
Complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Richardson hitting, he fumbles it.
I tried to throw the ball. He didn't want to throw it.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's
The
going to
fuck?
end up being the final play of quarter number 3. Off the play fake, Levis. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
In motion right is Tony. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Levis looking to throw.
I knew he was going to throw this fucking. I didn't
It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go, here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3rd and 9.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's going up.
Damn, what the fuck?
He overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I don't know where he was throwing that at. That shit was horrible.
They've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Levis sets up to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just...
I didn't run a lot in this game like I usually.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Oh, he was open.
Think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First and 10, it's Richardson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Fuck!
Throwing on first
That's
down,
a
but this
badass.
one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the
That was
total
a
number
bad
that they
throw.
forced in this runaway contest.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now Richardson back to throw it. And the Titan defense steps up here and down.
I knew that was coming.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Come on,
Now
like the
third
damn
and
ball.
long, they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On first down, Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now it's Richardson. That is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in.
I wanted one touchdown for that guy.
You're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think we're just leading by a healthy margin already.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play
Somebody's
backfires in a
looking
big
at my
way.
screen or something. There's no way he knew that was coming.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. That one looks like he'll throw here. Levis in trouble, down he goes. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football. As